Hi, my name's Casey Golan and I coach business owners on how to achieve epic business growth. And let's talk about money. I smile because money just, it's one of the things on the planet that just polarizes people. And I want to talk about it because if you're in business, you've got the money gift. You just have. And if you have any sort of conditioning, negative conditioning in particular, about money and also put in their relationships as well. If you've got any sort of relationship issues as well, it's going to be playing out in your business and in your life. So let's talk about it. All right, so money. There's good, positive affirmations about it, and then there's negative affirmations about it, or negative stories and negative, how would you call it, point of views about money. So I'll just come straight off the bat. For me, money, it's an energy. And what I've learned to do is not label it anything. Like, don't say what it isn't. Like, you wouldn't say what your child isn't. Oh, he isn't good at this, or he isn't. Or maybe you do say that. Maybe that's something you need to prune and remove from your life. Because when you say something isn't something, then you're going to get more of what it isn't. It's an energetical law. It's a universal law. So rather than saying money isn't the be all and end all, or money isn't, where would you say it? Money doesn't buy happiness. That's nonsense. Have you ever bought something in your life and you're happy? It might not buy sustained happiness, but it buys happiness for a period of time. Surely, doesn't it? Of course it does. So that's just a nonsense thing. And I want you to be aware of some of the things that people say and what you feel and what you believe about money. Because money's just energy. It's just energy. And like a lot of people will say money's not the most important thing. You go, of course it's not. But it's important. Why say it is not the most important thing? To some people it is. To some people that are on the street and they've got no money and they've got no ability to get out of the dire situation they're in, money's all that they can focus on because that's what's going to get them ahead in life. So why judge that? This thing about saying what money isn't is not good for you. It's just not good for you. It's not good to say, to be judgmental about anything in your heart, in your soul. You just don't want to do that. So stop doing it with money. When you've got the money gene, the ability to create money, and we all have as entrepreneurs, add love to that. Add love to it. But Case, what about money and love? I'll tell you my view on money, all right? Money for me on an energetic level is just love. It's love. Most people would flip out about that. For me, it's quite simple. It's just an equation. If I am doing what I love, making things that I love, giving those things to people that I love, building my team with people that I love, and living a life that I love, it's just an exchange. So the money I get back from doing what it is that I love, speaking about what it is that I love in a way that I love to communicate with people that buy things from me because I love them, they're my clients, and they're putting it to use in a good way because they love their business. Isn't money love? Can't it be that? See, a lot of people have a really bad relationship with money. They say what it isn't. Now, if you have a wife or a husband or a partner and you are always saying what they aren't, do you reckon that person's going to hang around? It's pretty simple, isn't it? It's just a relationship. Your relationship with money is like the relationship with yourself. What you're saying to yourself is what you're saying about money. If you go within and do the internal work on yourself and your beliefs about relationships, it'll fix up this money issue. Because the reality is, if you are at a level, like everything's just magnetic, right? It's just energy. If you are at a level here and you get this much money, guess what you're going to do with that money? You're going to bring it down to this level. if your vibration's at this level or your energy's at this level and you get this much money, you're going to turn it into this much money. Can you see it's not about the money anymore? It's about you. It's about you and your beliefs. I did a training one time with this multi-millionaire. It was in the in that dot-com era, back in the 90s, where this guy made a 2000. He made a truckload of money. And I went in and I was training his team. And there's a process that I do about beliefs, about money for salespeople. Because if they've got poor beliefs about money, they can't sell people because those beliefs shine through. And you get what you give. And so if you're giving bad energy or negativity about money, you're going to get that negativity and that bad energy back. And even if you get more than where your level is at, you're going to give away or lose to that money to get to the level that you're at. So what you need to do is need to level up. So let's talk about this multi-millionaire. So I did this process and I asked people what they believed about money, and most people believed it was bad. It was it brings out the worst in people. It's not the most important thing in life. It is, the love of money is the root of all evil. Those sorts of beliefs. And out of interest, I just said to this multi-millionaire, I said, hey, what's your belief about money? And he said, buys happiness, buys freedom. It's an amazing tool to get things done quickly. And it's changed my life in so many good ways. When you believe good things, you get good things. It's just a universal law. And if you haven't gone into what your beliefs are about money, you want to just check what happens with your actions. That's what's going to be showing you what you believe about money. See, money is just an energy. And if you can take that mindset and just have it as an energy, and for you as a business owner, you want to attract money because that's what's going to pay the bills and that's what's going to change your life. Now, what you choose to do with that money is up to you. But just like anything, you can never receive too much love. You can never feel more than, you can never stop how much self-satisfaction you have about what it is that you do. So why stop the flow of money? There's only so much money you need and your family needs in this life, but when you are gifted the money gene, the ability to create money, there's a point in that progress from where you are to what your business vision is. There's a point in that process where you realize it's not about you anymore. It's not just about you and your family. And the very, very rich people in these worlds, they start foundations and they start creating things to make a difference in this world because of the gift and the opportunities they've been given. And that's where you can do it. You can do as well. But if you don't assess your relationship with money and what that means to you, you might not get to that place. And for someone with the ability to create money, I think that's a waste of potential. There's so many good things you can do in the world. And yes, there's so many bad things people do with money, but you don't need to be like that. See, if you're in connection with yourself and with Source, you'll know how you can use that money. So get to work on yourself, get to work on decluttering and shedding the negativity about what money is and what it isn't, and what it does and what it doesn't do. Rejig your mindset and your consciousness about how you work and what the value of that money is. Because if money isn't showing up in your life, it's because you're not showing up for it. The results you get on the external is what's happening on the internal for you. And it's all about these beliefs and these sayings that you have about money and yourself as a relationship. So to strengthen the relationship you have with money, just strengthen what you say about your money. Stop the negative talk, clean it up. What you think, the thoughts you get about it, the things you say about it, and the things you do with it is going to lead you to what you have with your money. The first thing that you want to think about when you get money is how you can get your money to work, to make more. Because having money will transform your life and to put you in the position to fully express who you are in this life. It's an amazing gift, and I'm only talking about it because we're business owners and we've got the money gene. We can create money. So my aim for you is to be conscious about that and assess yourself and assess what it is that you do so that when it comes your way, you know what to do with it. And it can be forever part of your life, but your children and your children's children. This is about changing your DNA and changing the legacy that you're providing for your kids and for your children's children and for future generations. You have the ability, you're gifted in the ability to do business. You just got to work on what you do with the money to get it, to create it, to make it, to stack it, to share it, and to create change in the world. Because that's what you're here to do. Thanks for listening. My name's Casey. Talk again soon.